anyway, for all the homeless and that, man, that they go on a holiday, man. So with the homelink and that how that works with these hotels, they give you the 28 nights hotel, right? That they can that these they can override it and all this. That this I couldn't explain it properly. That like in Newcastle, I was in the hotels, right? And then there was boys there that was there already for 2-3 months. But he's moved from one hotel to another one, and that they do it, that they check you out, then they check you back in with another service or something like that. That this is not important, but you could be in the hotels all year round, anywhere. What happens is that the way you override hotels is that if you've done your 28 days hotels in Sydney, then you go to Newcastle and get your 28 days hotels there. Then from Newcastle, you go to, I don't know, Port Macquarie and get your hotels there if you are homeless. Then just get back in the hotels, man, and chill out. So that's how you override the hotels. Has to go to another town. That these 28 days hotels from homelink, that's per town. So just go from here, then boom, jump on the train and go to the next town and that for next 28 days. That's the easiest way. And that this place, like in Newcastle and that, man, that these fellas that I was with, right? This was the outreach or whatever, or something like that. These fellas that doesn't have, they could not find enough homeless in Newcastle for this service. They're chasing fellas up all the time. That's only the Sydney is like too hard. Everywhere else is a lot easier, man. So if you are in Sydney, get out, go in the towns, man, Newcastle, Port Macquarie, anywhere, man, anywhere that these services, they're chasing fellas up, man. And then if you used up the hotels here, then boom, next town, man. Have a look around, I like it here, no, not here, then the next one, man. Just stay in hotels all year round, man. You just gotta go to another town and that. And that's it. And then easiest way is go chase up the real estate and see, rather than getting houses, if you are as a couple of mates or something, then rather than chasing houses, go to real estate and say what they could give you on the cheap or whatever, if you want a cheap one and that. Then that's easier, then the coppers won't be kicking you out of houses and shit. And if they kick you out, they kick you out, that they'll have to give you somewhere else, man. And if he just chuck you back, they were chucking boys back in the hotels and shit in Newcastle and that. But Bushman, that doesn't have enough. Newcastle, they didn't have anyone else on the books to chasing fellas up, man, who is homeless where and that. For the hotels and shit. So override hotels, just go to the next town and you got another 28 days there, man. That's these homelink card, that's per town. Enjoy, man.